Welcome to Special Editions. We have in our midst Ankur Dhawan, Chief Business Officer, PropTiger, who would take up your questions. Welcome to the show, Mr. Dhawan.
Thanks, Neha.
A number of buyers also feel that after RERA, GST, demonetization, all have played their part, prices may actually rise. Do you think there's a reason that we should be worried about this?
We all know that 6% of the, or at least we all don't know, but at least the quoted number is 6% of the black money is kept in cash format. So that money, even if it goes off, there is still 94% of the black money available, which is in format of real estate, gold and other things. So that black money is not going out of the market, first. Second, as and when remonetization happens, we expect the people will start getting cash and they will have buying power back, which is what we are missing today in this first 2 months of the demonetization. Now let's come to supply side argument. There are two phenomena which are going to happen in coming 4-5 months. One is the GST. Even if it is not rolled out in April 2017, September 2017 is when we expect the rollout will happen. The GST rate in our mind is 12 or 18%, which is going to put. Most probably it will be 18% GST rate which will be put on the property. If you look at the impact of this GST rate, there is an expectation of inflationary pricing. Currently, service tax is around 14%, 15% which we pay. Suddenly, it becomes 18%. So, prices will increase post GST implementation. And similarly, if you look at the other side, which is the RERA though is said that it will come in April, even if it is delayed by 1 or 2 months. We have already seen that all the states, important states, have already given out the draft, and they are going to notify these rules very soon. So, I expect at max May is when we can expect all the RERA authorities to be in place. Now, RERA puts a lot of burden on the developer. Till now, developers were not, if you look at the way their funding was happening, they were funding by selling the property first and then constructing. They have to actually change the way they have to operate now. First, they have to do the construction, only then they will expect money from the customers. So, that is one part. Second part, the pre-launches which used to happen will not happen. So, developers have to really fund initially for the land purchase, the approvals. So, overall, RERA is going to increase the cost for the developers. Now, in those scenarios when the cost is increasing, a developer cannot reduce the price. That is second part. Third part is that we will find that a lot of developers will take time to register themselves. Suddenly, not everybody will register. So, the supply of the property which can be sold will also go down.
When do you see real estate bouncing back into action?
Yeah, so that will be second half of the 2017. RERA will come, GST will come, developers will find difficult to register themselves, some will consolidate with the larger developers. But the actual demand increase which we expect to start boosting will come in the second half. That is the festive season when it starts, onwards of July, August.